Dear students, today we shall start real numbers. Unit 1, NCERT book, class 10. Now, what is real number? First, you have to know real number. Sometimes in higher class, some student don't know what is real number, what is natural number. Natural number we know, but the whole number, which one called integers. Now, first we consider real numbers. What is real number? So, we consider the number line. This is number line 0, 1, 2, 3. This is -1, -2, -3. This is minus infinity. This is plus infinity. So, first we consider natural number. Natural number. Numbers. So, which are natural numbers? Natural numbers, these are natural numbers starts from 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, ... These are called natural number. Next we consider whole number. Whole number. Whole numbers, which are whole numbers? So, whole numbers starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, ... Next we consider integers. Integers. So, natural number symbol is n, we write n, whole number, this is w, and integer we write I or z. These are the symbols, I or z. Now, integers, we get integers, this is ... -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, ... These are called integers. So, from these to these are called positive integers and these are negative integers. So, 0 is neither negative nor positive. So, these are positive integers, these are negative integers. So, if we consider from these to these are natural number also. 1, 2, 3, ... These are natural numbers also. If we start from 0, then these are whole numbers. So, these are, we can say, natural number and integers also. Suppose 1 we consider, 1 or 2 we consider. If we write 2 we can say this is natural number, this is whole number, this is integer. Yes. So, these are integers, whole number. Next we consider rational number. Rational numbers. Rational numbers, the symbol is Q. We write Q symbols. So, Q symbols, the rational numbers, we know the definition of rational number, the numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q. P by Q form. These are called natural number. Q, P and Q are integers and Q not equal to 0. So, this is rational number. Suppose 1 by 2, 3 by 4, the fractions are rational numbers. So, these are rational number. Next we consider irrational number. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Actually, these are no need to discuss, but without this, sometimes we will face some problem in higher class. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers, the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of P by Q. Suppose we consider √2, √3, pi, these are irrational number, pi, e, these are irrational numbers. So, these numbers we can't express in the form of p by q. So these are called irrational number. Now we consider this number line. In these number lines, so from 1 to these are natural number, we can say whole number also. From 0 to this is whole numbers, and these are integers, and between these 0 and 1 we have another number, this is 0.5 or half, this is a rational number. So in between these, so 1.5, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, these are rational numbers. So from this to this to this, 0 to this is integers, these are 1 to these are positive integer, this is negative integer, or from 1 to this we can say natural number, 0 to this we can say whole numbers, and all of these in this real number. So all of these belongs to real number. Real number means this is the universal set. All sets are subset of universal set. So real numbers means, so natural number, this is whole number, zi or z integers, irrational number, irrational, all of these together we can say these are real numbers. So our main discussion chapter's name is real numbers. So real numbers means natural number, whole number, integers, rational number, irrational number, all of these together we call real number. These are called real number. Now our main discussion is Euclid division algorithm. We consider Euclid's division lemma. This is most important in this chapter. We know this Euclid lemma from lower class, how to use the Euclid lemma. So this one we know, suppose 15 divided by, suppose 2, we divide 15 by 2. So we can write in this way, 2, this is 15, 2 7s are 14, 2 7s are 14, then this is 1. So 15 is called, we know 15 is called dividend. This 2 is called divisor. 7 is called quotient. 7 is called quotient. 7 is quotient. And this 1 is called remainder. So what you know from lower class, class 5, 6, 7, we know this. What is dividend? Class 4 also, 4, 5, 6, we know this. Which one is called dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder. So dividend, this is called dividend, 15 is called dividend, 2 is called divisor, 7 is quotient, and 1 is called remainder. Now we know a formula, dividend equal to, we know this formula, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. We know this formula. From lower class we know dividend equal to divisor, this dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So if we consider this dividend, this is A, divisor is B, quotient is Q, remainder is R. So what we get? A equal to BQ plus R. Yes? So we get A equal to BQ plus R. Now this is dividend, this is divisor, this is quotient, this is remainder. So this is Euclid division lemma. Given, we know from lower class this one, but we don't know what is Euclid lemma. Given positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying a equal to bq plus r. These r always lies between 0 and b. So it may be remainder 0 also, but it cannot be greater than b. So the remainder is always less than b. B means this is divisor. It cannot be greater than more than divisor, and it may be 0 and lies between 0 and b. This is our Euclid division lemma. Now we want to find HCF of two numbers by using Euclid's division algorithm. Now how to find HCF? Suppose we know, we consider 32 and 20. What is the HCF of these two numbers? So 32 we can write 32 means 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes, 2 how many times? 5 times. So 2 we write 5 times. Suppose we don't know 5 times, we divide this 32 to 8 to 4 to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write 2 5 times. 20 means 2, 10, 2, 5, 2, this is this one 2 5. So this is 2, 2, 5. So what is HCF? Highest common factor. Highest common factor. So highest common factor here 2 times, here also 2 times. Only these two are HCF. HCF equal to get 4. So this is 2 into 2, here 2 common. We collect the common factors. 2 common. HCF is 2. So in general we can find the HCF of these two numbers 32 and 20. HCF is 4. Now we want to find this HCF by using Euclid's division algorithm. Now how to find this HCF? You have to see these two numbers 32 and 20. Which one is greater? 32 is greater than 20. So we want to find HCF of these two numbers. This is small number we consider 32. We can write this is 20. First we consider greater number equal to 20 into 1 plus 20 into 1 plus what? 12. Then we get 32. So suppose we don't know what number we have to give here. We don't know. We are ignoring mathematics. How to find HCF? So 32, next number is 20. First we write 20. 20 into something. What is the something? We want to find something. So 32 we divide by 20. 21s are 20. This is 2, 12. So we get remainder 12. We write 20 into 1 plus 12. This one. We write this. Next, we write this 20 here. 20 here. Next, we write this 12 is here. But which number we want to give here? Again, we don't know. Again, we divide 20 by 12. 12 ones are 12. This is 8. we get 8. So this number is quotient is 1, this remainder 8. We get this. Again we write 12 is here. 12 is here. So we write this number is here. 8 into, again I don't know. 8 into, we divide 12 by 8. 8 ones are 8. This is 4. So we get 8 ones are 8 plus 4. Next we want to write 8. 8 means we write first 4. 4 into 2 plus 0. So what is the technique to find HCF? First 32, our numbers are 32 and 20. First write which one is greater number? We write the greater number is here. And greater number equal to, first we write the smaller number. This is 20. 20 into 1 plus 12. Next we write 20. This is 20. This number we should write here. 12 into 1 plus 8. Next we write this 12 is here. Then this number is 8. Remainder 8. We write down 8 is here. 8 into 1 plus 4. Next we want to write 8 here. Then we write first 4. 4 into 2 plus 0. Remainder we get 0. Then this is our HCF. HCF of 20, 32 and 20 equal to, we get 4. We get, this is the remainder 0 means, and this number is, this is our HCF. So this is our HCF, and in lower class we find HCF in this way, but by using Euclid division algorithm, HCF, this is the rule of HCF. If in your exam find the HCF by using Euclid division algorithm, then you have to use this formula. A equal to BQ plus R. This formula we use, and this is, we can find, we can check this also whether it is correct or mistake. We can check this, but actual rule is this. This is Euclid division algorithm. These are very easy. No one can say this Euclid division algorithm is difficult. Division not difficult. This is very easy. Now we start our exercise. Now you want to start one most interesting exercise. Exercise 1.1. Now the problem given, use Euclid's division algorithm to find the HCF of 135, 225, 196, 38220, 867 and 255. Now we want to find this first one. Number 1 we start. What is 1? This one given 135 and 225. In these two numbers, which one is greater? 225 is greater than 135. This is no problem. We can easily find out which one is greater number. First we select the greater number. Now greater number is 225. 225. 225. Smaller number is 135. First we write 135 into something. Now we don't know what is the something. So something will be, first we divide this 225 dividing by 135. This will give given 135. This is 0. This one 12, 90. So we write quotient is 1. So 1 plus remainder is 90. So what we get? 225 equal to 135 into 1 plus 90. Now we consider 135. This is mostly problem. No problem, these are very easy. So 135 we written. So 135. Now what is the remainder? 90. First write down 90 into something, but we don't know what is the something. Again we divide 135 by 90. So 135 dividing by 90. 91s are 90. This is 5 and this is 9 4 45. So quotient we get 1. 90 into 1 plus 45. We write this one. Clear this one? We write down first 90 here. 90 into something. We don't know what is something. Something we divide this. Quotient is 1. Write down 1. This is our remainder. Write down remainder. Next again write down 90. Yahoo! So 90. First we consider 45. Actually, don't know what is the remainder. Then 90 dividing by 45. We know, but we have to show. For better concept, this is 90. We get our ending position. 2 into 45. 45 into 2, 90. Then remainder is 0. If remainder is 0, then this is our ending position. So remainder 0 means our luck is good. We get our ending position. Now HCF is 45. 45 is the HCF because we know the division algorithm A equal to BQ plus R. Remainder 0 means this is the ending position and B this is 45. 45 is our HCF. Therefore, HCF of 135 and 225 equal to 45 and this is our answer. So now we consider number 2. 2 we start. 2 given 196 and 38220. This is our number 2. So in 2 we get this one. So which one is getter number? Obviously this is getter number. So first we write 38220. 196. First write down 196. But we don't know what is the something. 196 into something. So this will be first we divide 38220 by 196. 196, this is 1 times and we get 196. This is 12, 6 and this is 7, 17. 17 minus 9, this is 8. 186. And we carry this is 2. And given 5 or 9, we write down 9, then 9, 6, 9 into 196, then we get 9 6 are 54 and this is 5, 81, 86, this is 8, this one 9 and 17, 1 7 this, and this is 12, this one 8, this is 15, this is 9, 0, and 0 means last digit is 6, we write 5 and this is 980, we get this one. So in starting we get our answer. So 196 into 195, therefore this is 0 remainder, therefore this one our HCF. HCF of 196 and 38220 equal to 196 and this is our answer. Answer is 196. Now consider the last one. This is also mostly problem. This small number we can easily find this result. This is getter number. We get time is late. Now we consider number 3. This is very easy, very interesting. Now the numbers are 8, 6, 7 and 255. These are the numbers. So this number is greater than this. Which one greater? This is greater number. First we collect greater number equal to a smaller number into something. But we don't know the something. First we write this number, next directly we write this number. Now what is the something we don't know? Now we divide 867 by 255. If we write 3 5s are 15, 15 16, this is 6 7. We get this one 2 and this is 0, this is 102. So 3 plus remainder is 102. Clear this one? This is quotient. We write down 255 into quotient plus remainder. Next we write this number. Yes. So 255 and write down this number directly. When we write this number directly, we write this remainder here. 102. Again you don't know the something. Again we divide this one 255 dividing by 102. If we write 2, then 2 2s are 4, 0, 2. This is 1 5. We get 2 plus 51. 2 plus 51. So next we write this number. Yeah, mostly problem this one. 102. 102. First we write this number 51. 51 into 2. This is 2. Then if you multiplying this, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. We get 105. Remainder is 0. Remainder 0. Now when you putting this, we get remainder 0. If we comparing with this, A equal to BQ plus R. A means 102, B means 51, and Q means 2, and R means 0. Remainder 0. That means we get our ending position. Ending position, this is our B and this is our HCF. HCF equal to 51. Therefore, HCF of 867 and 255 is 51, and this is our final answer. So answer is big answer represent. Today we want to stop here. So dear students, I think this solution is very easy. So if this solution is easy and very interesting, then please subscribe my channel. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe my channel and like this video and click the bell icon. Thank you.